Ooh. Am I live or what? I don't even know. This is crazy. Okay, no. Hey, good evening, millionaires, good evening, millionaires. My name is Alma Nancy. I go by Alma the CPA, right, which stands for Certified Public Accountant, which means that I am a licensed and registered to help the public when it comes to a variety of accounting needs. Okay, so whether it is personal financial success, um, credit, personal credit, business funding, business loans, hard money loans, etc., right? I am here to help. So definitely feel free to reach out to me any way possible. So what we're going over, so no, before we get started, every weeknight, 5 days a week for now, 5 days a week for now, we go over what we call Good Evening Millionaire. So, welcome to yet another edition of Good Evening Millionaire, where we help you guys get further and faster and with less effort, right? So, tonight, what we're going to be talking about is your number one asset. We did this worksheet last week, but I got so many comments and so many inboxes and inquiries and stuff like that. So I just wanted to go over it again and just kind of clarify some things, but especially with it being tax season for 2017, now is a really good time to start planning for 2018. Okay, you don't want to plan for it too. I mean, it's still time to plan for 2018 right now. Technically, you would like to be planning in 2017 for 2018. But since it's only March 1st, right, we still have a plan. We still have time to kind of get a plan going, get ahead, a little bit of a head start, as opposed to waiting until December, right? So you still want to be thinking about this year for next year, right? And so we're going to go ahead and redo the number one asset worksheet. So good evening, millionaires. But go ahead, also put in the comments, good evening, millionaires. And make sure that you guys share the broadcast. That's so important, because you never know how this information can impact somebody else, somebody that is on your timeline, but maybe they aren't on my timeline. So you want to share the broadcast, because even if you know this information, even if you understand this information, it's always good to share it with somebody that may not. Okay. And it's up to them if they watch it or not. So you want to go ahead and share the broadcast. So do me a favor, put in the comments, good evening, millionaire, right? We always greet each other about millionaire because everything happens 3 times, right? The first time is in your mind. That's why we always say millionaire minded. The second time is in on paper. You want to write it down and make it plain. And then the third time is in execution. Right, so I'm in the execution phase. If you guys are wondering where I am looking, I am closing all these 1 million windows. 1 million windows that I have up on my computer. It's like totally through. I'm like, what are all these windows doing, right? What is all of this? So I'm just going through, closing some of these windows. So good evening, millionaires. Good evening, millionaires. So do me a favor, put good evening, put good evening, millionaire in the comments and let us know where you are calling in from. It's always lovely to reach out to our millionaire minded family throughout the nation. You never know where you can meet a new friend, right? A new like minded individual. So you want to go ahead and do that. Also, if one of my millionaires can put in the comments how they can join us on Good morning on Dear Millionaire, actually, Dear Millionaire, where we We're all about entrepreneurship and getting further and faster and with less effort. Okay, so we have all types of calls and workshops and webinars, et cetera, et cetera. So you want to make sure it's way more than just me, millionaires. So you want to make sure that you subscribe to that text message service so you can be in contact with everything that we have going on. To do that, all you have to do is text the number is 81010. In the body of the text message, you want to type out at, like the Instagram symbol, MillMind, okay? At MillMind. Put that in the body of the text. Also, millionaires, before you get started, make sure that you go and check out I'mATheCPA.com. That's me, right? I'mATheCPA.com, and on there you can find a free video series on increasing your cash flow. A lot of us, it's so important because so many of us feel like we have an income problem, and we take care of it by getting another job, getting a part-time job, etc., etc. But it's really just a cash flow problem. So I have a free video series on increasing your cash flow. So go ahead and check that out. So now we're going to go ahead and get started with our worksheet today. You can download this. Oops, wrong window. You can download this worksheet from wearemillionaireminded.com. You can download it from wearemillionaireminded.com, and in the body, once you get to the website, I'm talking about the body of the text. Once you get to the website, all you have to do is go to the freebies section, and you'll see all the worksheets that we have. We also have to, the new W4 worksheet will be up there soon as well. So good evening, millionaires. Good evening, millionaires. So your number one asset. Yesterday, millionaires, we went over the difference between a home-based business and a business in your home, right? And so, the main difference was, reasonable and customary, but definitely go and check that out so you can see the difference between a home-based business and a business in your home. With number 45 in office right now, everybody has to have a business. Okay, we absolutely have to have a business. It's like a non-negotiable. Okay. Me being a certified public accountant, I always recommend a home-based business for you to get started with, and then you can grow from there if you choose to. You don't have to. Home-based businesses can be very, very profitable, right? So, but go ahead and check out that video that I did yesterday, just in case you did not see it, and this is your first time joining us on this broadcast. Millionaires that were here with me yesterday and are here with me today, make sure that you guys share the broadcast, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started. Make sure you guys share the broadcast. Give me a number 1 and a share. Number 1. Oh, before we even do that, so what I'm going to do in this worksheet, this your number 1 asset, it kind of details how a home-based business really equates back to money in your pocket, because that's what everybody is always concerned with. A lot of times people say like, oh, I'm going to write this off on my taxes, but you may not even really know what that means, right? It's like, what's a write-off, right? So sometimes you may not really realize how that equates to money in your pocket. And that's what's very important to us. So we're going to go ahead and get started, millionaires. So please make sure that you guys give me a number 1 and a share. Give me a number 1 and a share. Good evening, millionaires. So we're going through in this example how a home-based business really, really helps you, okay, and how it equates to money in your pocket. So I'm going to pull this up. So give me a number 1 and a share. Give me a number 1 and a share. Good evening, millionaire. And I don't know why I am like so tired today and drinking coffee. I'm like exhausted. And that was a horrible affirmation. I feel amazing. Give me a number 1 and a share. Good evening, millionaires. Give me a number 1 and a share. Okay, so let's say in this example, your mortgage or your rent. This can be your mortgage or your rent is $1,000. And if your mortgage or your rent takes up, if your home office is about 20% of your living quarters, right? Then that means that you get to write off on your taxes, okay, $200 per month. Now, it's a lot of people out here that are paying the same $1,000 per month or more. If you're in Chicago, right, you're paying that same $1,000 per month, but you don't get to use it as a tax write-off. So in this example, that comes out to be $2,400 for the year. Okay, $2,400 for the year, which can be, that's a lot of money, millionaires. So give me a number 2 and a share. Good evening, millionaire. And if you are just joining us, then welcome. Right, we're going over what we call your number 1 asset, detailing how a home-based business equates to money in your pocket. And if you are just joining the replay, then welcome to the replay. And also still make sure that you participate and put the number 1, 2, and share the broadcast, okay? So number 2, let's say your utilities, your lights, gas, and water, right, come out to be $500 per month. So that means that 20%, that is $100 per month that you get to write off on your taxes. So for the entire year, that is $1,200, millionaire. So think about that. It's a lot of us out here that have to pay rent, mortgage, etc., and you don't get to write it off on your taxes. So would you rather want to be the person that writes it off on your taxes or the person that pays 100%? Obviously, you would want to be the person that gets to write it off on your taxes. Okay, number 3. Give me a number 3 and a share. Give me a number 3 and a share. Good evening, millionaires. This is probably my favorite one. Cell phone, okay? Your cell phone is $100 per month, but because you have a home-based business, you get to write off 85% of it. Okay, that's a lot of money, millionaires. So $85 per month, it comes out to be $1,020 for the year. Okay, millionaires. So make sure that you put in the comments number 3 is cell phone, and give me a number 3 and a share, right? And not only share it on your personal page, but also share it in any groups that you're in too. Because like I mentioned, you never know how this information can help somebody else. So number 4, give me a number 4 and a share. Give me a number 4 and a share. Good evening, millionaires. So let's say throughout the year you drive your car for about 10,000 miles, okay? And we show you how to convert majority of your personal miles into business miles, okay? So let's say it's 10,000 miles for the year. Now this rate right here, this 0.056, it fluctuates throughout the year, but we're using it in this case just for the simplicity of the worksheet. Okay, millionaire. So there's no monthly cost right here because it's just 10,000 for the entire year. So we're gonna say $5,600. Okay, $5,600 for the whole year. Now we got meals, right? Meals, because the government got rid of the entertainment for this year. So number 5, give me a number 5 and a share. Give me a number 5 and a share. Good evening, millionaires. Put a number 5 in the comments and share the broadcast. And not only share it on your personal page, but also share it on any groups that you are in, millionaires. So number 5, let's say you spend $200 on meals. At 50%, right now that's $100 per month. Because what you're doing here is you're going out, you know, while you're out, you're talking to the waitress, you are taking different potential business partners out. You're grabbing coffee, you're grabbing food, right, with all your potential business partners. You may even be hosting some events in your house where you are buying food and providing food for people to come over. And that's all the tax write-off. Now, this example really doesn't even show meals and stuff that you have in your house when you have different home events and stuff like that, because that is actually 100% tax deductible when you have people over. But that is just a sidebar and you're welcome. Give me a number 6. Give me a number 6, millionaires, and a share. Give me a number 6 and a share. Good evening, millionaires. Give me a number 6. Put number 6 in the comments and share it. Okay? Internet. Now, it's impossible for you to have a home-based business without having internet service. So number 6 is your internet. So it's $50 a month. So that's 100% deductible. So that's $50 per month, which comes out to be a whole $600 for the year. And that's $50 per month, millionaires, and you get to write that off. You really want to get to a place where you are taking advantage of this tax code the way that the rich people take advantage of the tax code. You know, not to get into a whole nother thing, but think about it like this. A lot of the gurus out there, like Dave Ramsey, even Susie Orman, love her to death. She's right from Chicago, right on the south side. Love her to death. But what a lot of them don't touch is taxes. They don't even want to touch the tax law because it's too complicated, and they feel like maybe the average person can't understand it. Who knows? But that's where I come in to help you guys understand this tax law, this tax and just the tax advantages that you can really take advantage of by doing this. A lot of them, all they talk about is budget, eat beans and rice, etc., etc. But it's like, how are you going to eat beans and rice when you can, but at the end of the day, if you're giving away a third of your income to the government, right? You're giving away a third of your income to the government, and then they give you back the difference, and then you get excited. So I'm just here to help you with that and keep as much money that you make in your pocket, okay? And like I said, some people are scared of the IRS, but I'm not one of them. So give me a number 7 and a share. Give me a number 7 and a share. Good evening, millionaires. We are almost done. Give me a number 7 and a share. So number 7, now if we total up all these deductions, okay, from the 2,400, the 12, right? We total up all these deductions, it comes up to $12,020. Okay, $12,020. So we're just going to round down, right? And say that it's $12,000 for the year. If you take your total state and federal income tax, so number 8, give me a number 8 and a share. Give me a number 8 and a share. Good evening, millionaires. Number 8 and a share, if we multiply that 12,000 by 30%, now we have $3,600 in taxes, right, that we get to save. That's $3,600. So a lot of times what people won't tell you is like, when you save $1, it's not $1 unless it's like, 401k, student loan, stuff like that. You save $1, it's not $1. So you always want to figure out how much you're saving, multiply that by the 30%. Okay, so now we're at $3,600. I got to get out of the details and move right along. Number 9, give me a number 9 and a share. Give me a number 9 and a share. Good evening, millionaire. So let's say that you are, very modestly working your business and you make $2,400 for the entire year. Right? So number 9 is your business income. So number 8 is your tax savings. Number 9 is your business income. So number 10, we just total those up. The total that you make for the year is $6,000. Now, some people may be like, man, all that work, that's a lot of work for $6,000. Blah, 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 because that's how people are, right? That's how people are. But let's go over what your other options are, and then we'll go ahead and get out of here. Number 11, what are your other options? So put a number 11 in the comments and give me a share. Put a number 11 in the comments and give me a share. Good evening, millionaires. Number 11 in a share. Also, make sure that you share it not only on your personal page, but also in different groups that you're in. So what are your other options? So let's say you're really good at saving money, right? You're really good at saving money, and you save up, you manage to save $600,000, and then you have it in the bank. How we always talk about, don't leave your savings in a bank. And so you're getting 1% interest, so you get 1% a year, but you have to have that $600,000 in the bank, and now you get that same $6,000, right? So that's not that good. That's actually horrible, because that's a lot of money to only be earning 1% on. But I'm just giving you guys the options and reality of the whole situation. Or let's say you were able to get 3%. Maybe you find a decent CD. That means that you have to have saved up $200,000, which is still not that good. Okay, so let's say you have 6% interest rate on some type of cool investment, which is just okay as well. And you saved up $100,000. Now the problem with this is that a lot of times it's difficult for people to save up money, right? We already said a lot of us are living paycheck to paycheck, and that's why you guys are going to check out my cash flow series on I'mATheCPA.com, right? It's 3 short videos on increasing your cash flow. But it's like, even if you could save this money, $100,000, earning 6%, just to get the $6,000 a year, that's not a good investment, millionaires. But you can start your own home-based business. Feel free to reach out to me for the home-based business that I am a part of and how I can help you get started. And it's only $35. $35 for you to get started, right? And I mean, literally, that's nothing. $35, and then that will get you to that same $6,000. So basically, millionaires, you want to remember that your business, okay, because a lot of times people always want to say, what's my number? What should I invest in? What should I do? Blah, 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 blah. You want to invest in yourself. You want to invest in your business. So your business, millionaires, is your number one asset, and you want to strategize your way to wealth. Okay, millionaires, so I hope this was helpful. Tomorrow, I will definitely be here. I am not, why did that disappear like that? That was weird. Okay, so tomorrow I'll definitely be here. Not sure exactly what we'll be doing, but you can count on me to be here. So good evening, millionaires. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here and get some stuff done. Feel free to reach out to me if I can help you in any way, right? My name is Alma the CPA. Personal credit, business funding, hard money loans, etc., etc. I'm always here to help. Overall personal financial success. Alma the CPA, your favorite CPA's favorite CPA. I'll be here 5 days a week in hopes it can help you get further and faster and with less effort. Okay, good evening, millionaires. I see you guys tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow morning on Good Morning Millionaire, I'll make sure that I post it, but you can call in for what we call free coaching Fridays, just for entrepreneurs. You can ask a revenue acceleration coach, my mentor, my friend, Mr. Haziq Ali. You can ask him anything. He never had a job in a day in his life, a traditional job, and he spent his entire career consulting and helping manage million-dollar organizations and stuff like that. So you want to call in, you can ask him anything. So that's going to be tomorrow morning. Be on the lookout for that. Or you can make sure that you subscribe to Dear Millionaire so you can get your own text message notification and you don't have to rely on my posts to let you know. But check that out. Check us out on Dear Millionaire, and then also make sure that you guys go to I'mATheCPA.com and subscribe. Good evening, millionaires.